Good morning, Pastor Joseph Huss. This is I'm just going to do a quick video of this so I can go through the website and kind of show you the code and some of the things going over. So if I go here to your home page, I think the first thing we talked about is that each one of these pages is going to need a little bit of text, about 300 to 500 words, and the text should contain at least about 1 to 2%. So if you have 300 to 500 words, maybe 4 or 5 times where you mention the words you want to rank for, which would be churches in Quad Cities and things like that. And just to show you a little bit more about that, here's a tool that I ran on your website, and it shows what you're already ranking for, and it also shows in this column here the local search volume. So you're getting about 20 searches a month for this, and then here this Northside Learning Center, this is getting quite a few searches. I can sort this out and show you what is getting the most searches that you're ranking for here. And Northside Baptist Church, that's getting 5,400. You're still pretty far down here in the rankings. That would be like a page 6 ranking here, but you are getting some rankings for that. So I just wanted to kind of show you the terms that you might want to be going for based on the search volume and where you're already at with that. This is going to show you where you're currently ranking on average. These would be your top terms here. Let's go ahead and highlight those. So these are anything that you're on the top 3 pages for currently on average. Alright, so to hop back over to the website and kind of go over the on page and what I would do on page. Like I said, just to reiterate, you're going to need a little more text on this page. Also, I notice you don't have a sitemap, and a sitemap is definitely something you want to have on the website. That'd be both for users and Google, so they'll have one central page that links out to all the pages on your website. And usually you can put that in the footer. There's a couple different kinds of sitemaps. I can talk to your web person, or they're already familiar. You can either do an HTML sitemap, an XML sitemap, or both. And then if I go ahead and view the source, this is a little more what I was talking about as far as what we would put into the code. If I go to the title tag here, this is where you're going to want to put the words that you want to rank for. And as you notice, you have the name of your church, which is fine, and then you have welcome, but that's probably not a word you want to rank for. So you might want to put something like Northside Baptist Church, Church of the Quad Cities, or like I said, just one of these terms that I can send you over here from this, where you see a higher search volume. That's where you want to optimize your website, and the title tags is one of the places you want to do that. And the other thing we talked about was the headings. So the headings here are your H1, and there's H1 through 6. The H1 is the main one that search engines are going to pick up on. And once again, you have Northside Baptist Church here, which that's fine for this page. We're looking at the home page. You might want to put a few more words in here, or do not duplicate the same word as you are on the other tag. Alright, so I'll pop out of here and go back over to your web page. And these are fine here. Your URLs, you probably want to optimize these a little bit more as well, because once again, this is a factor that they're going to pick up on for ranking your website. So you probably don't want to rank for current messages. You might want to, like I said, make that a little more keyword rich, like Quad City Church messages, or Quad City churches sermons, Quad City video sermons. So just something with the word Quad City churches. Once again, just something that you're wanting to rank for. One of the places you can see, like right here, you just have the content CFM ID 31110. That's something that's generated by the Cold Fusion system, and once again, that's not going to be a keyword you're not going to want to be ranking for this. So you would want to update the page titles or the page URLs to be more keyword rich, or words that you're wanting to show up for in Google. And if I just kind of flip through the website where you have a lot of your content I'm just going to point out some things. So, staff, once again, not very keyboard rich. Video clips, not bad here, but once again, probably want to add something with a church or Quad Cities, since those are the main two terms you're trying to put together to rank for. Last couple of things I'll point out in the actual code itself here. I did notice that you're using Google Analytics, so that's good that you have that set up. I'm not sure if anybody's running any reports on that. That would give you some other factors that you could look at, and that would give you some better ideas of what's going on page. That should give you some user flow, such as where people are coming in on the page, and also where people are leaving from the page. Should give you some demographic information, as well as the amount of time that people spend on each one of the pages as well. And the last tag I'll point out, this isn't a huge ranking factor, but it's something for people. That's what they read when they see your search on Google. They're going to see this description tag here, and on most of the pages that I see it's blank. So Google will show a description, and let me show you a really quick example. If I go to Quad City churches, you'll see each one of them here has, it's just pulling them an excerpt, a description of the website. And generally, it's going to pull that out of this tag here. But if this is blank, it's going to go into your page and just do the best it can. And once again, since you don't have very much text on the web page, you're probably going to get a description based on this or something, and it's once again not going to have these search terms or the words that you're wanting to rank for. And I think one of the last things you talked about while we were on the video page is that we could have these transcribed. You said you have somebody in-house. I also know there's several services that will do this. You could have the videos transcribed, and you also have your listen section here where you have those could be transcribed, and I put those as text somewhere on the website. You may want to add a blog, or like I said, blog is more of a generic term, something maybe just text versions of the sermons, something that has the keywords in it once again, and add those to your website. Since you already have this content created, it wouldn't be that difficult to go ahead and repurpose that and put it out as text or a PDF and things like that. And this is actually the last thing I will do here, since we did discuss your Facebook and Google Plus page here. When I go to your Facebook page, you do have some posts here. I can see you're starting to stick some links in here, and that's something we had talked about, so that's good. But on your previous post, you didn't have a lot of links on here, so you want to make sure you're always linking back into your website whenever you're doing a post on Facebook. And let's see what it looks like on Google Plus here. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing any actual links in here, so you'd probably want to throw some links in here too. And you're actually, even though Facebook is a little more active, you're going to get a bigger boost from Google Plus just because it's also a Google-owned property. So this is something you'd want to go in and optimize your Google Plus profile. Make sure that you have this optimized, and like I said, you're doing a little more linking in there as well. And for the Facebook, it does look like you're doing some linking now. I would actually go ahead and put some links from your Facebook page to your Google Plus, and if you have any other social properties, I'd go ahead and throw those in there as well. So I think that's about everything we covered. It'd be easier if I was working with the web person to actually go over some of the more technical stuff, but the main idea is that you're just wanting to give Google a little bit better structure as far as your in your HTML, your title tags, your H1 tags, just to giving Google the right information about what you actually want the website to show up for in Google. And you also want to add some text here on the pages. And I think the last thing we covered there was the social. You just want to kind of make sure your social's tying into the website, and that you're using some of these assets that you already have and reformatting those or repurposing those so you can build up content on the website and also give yourself some more things to post on social as well. Alright, hopefully that helps. I will send this out in an email, and let me know if you have any questions, and we can go from there. Alright, Thanks. Have a good day, sir.